A startling revelation. MI5's deception in the direction of violent informant uncovered. There's a bombshell news story making waves in the UK right now. MI5, heretofore known for its discretion, is facing intense scrutiny after a High Court's recent ruling exposed its repeated false statements to the courts about an informant alleged to have committed domestic abuse against women. Now, before you write this off as just another high-profile legal case, consider this. What's at stake here is not just accountability for one informant, but also trust in the very institutions meant to protect the public. London. The corridors of MI5, the UK's domestic intelligence agency, have become the epicenter of controversy following a landmark judgment this Wednesday. A panel of 3 judges had sharply criticized the agency for its persistent failure to clarify its misleading statements to the UK courts concerning an informant entangled in allegations of violence against women. Ken McCallum, the Director General of MI5, expressed regret during the hearing concerning the false information that had been presented earlier in other court cases by an informant. This ruling has stirred deep questions about the agency's recent actions, especially regarding its long-standing secrecy policies. The central figure in the case is a woman referred to as Beth, who has accused her former partner, identified in court documents as X, of severe domestic abuse. According to Beth's attorney, Kate Ellis, who is also the litigation head at the Center for Women's Justice, X often boasted of his MI5 connections, implying he had a form of immunity that allowed him to act with a sense of entitlement and impunity. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite Beth's lawyer coming forward with these claims, the alleged abuser managed to maintain a level of credibility in the abuse allegations, thanks in part to MI5's strong stance of neither confirm nor deny. This standard operating procedure ensures that the agency neither confirms nor denies an individual's status as an MI5 informant. But here, repetition of NCND lays questions about its ethical implications. And this is the part most people miss. Although a senior MI5 officer did confirm X's confirmed affiliation to a BBC correspondent, subsequent denials to several judges contradicted prior admissions. MI5 stated it wasn't intentional deception, but an internal confusion that led to the discrepancies. However, the High Court didn't hold back, heavily criticizing the agency's internal investigations and demanding an independent inquiry. An intriguing question that arises. Can MI5 truly be held to account by established oversight bodies? Caroline Wilson-Palel, general counsel at the nonprofit Privacy International, underscores how critical it is to scrutinize these oversight mechanisms. Despite existing watchdogs, the expectation that MI5 self-reports could foster perceptions of inadequate accountability. There's a paradoxical trust British citizens show toward their intelligence services compared to other government departments known for their transparency. Ben Worthy, a public policy researcher, delves into the complex relationship between transparency and trust, pointing out that openness can breed trust but depends on the context and public perception. As for Beth and her fight for justice, her quest remains for a balanced consideration between her human rights and the broader concerns of national security. Is it possible, then, that national security should supersede the rights and safety of individuals within the nation? Share your thoughts below. Do you think the balance is right? How can we ensure that our security services are both effective and accountable?